when you see the style and everything that goes with it, you're like, this is going to be badass, and then it's really cheese dick. Punk music is
the Ramones. You don't like
One,
the Ramones?
2, 3, 4. It's fine.
I love the Ramones.
You love them.
I love them.
Name 5 songs.
Ramone 1, Ramone
Nope.
2,
Nope.
Ramone 3. Dude,
5. You love them. You can name 5.
Can I just say something to you?
Sure.
You need to know this.
I don't love them. I can name 5.
But you need to know this. Okay?
Yeah.
There's certain people that can retain information like that, like stats on baseball players and who's the fucking fucking new pickup or whatever, and songs in the base. And I'm not one of them. I don't remember anything. I don't know people in my family. I say, "Yo, what's up?" too.
I don't know their names.
I don't know people's names. I don't retain anything. But that doesn't mean I don't love them.
But you just feel like you have a love for them with no memory or recollection of one song they sing.
I know their songs, but when you put, first of all, number 1, pressure, I fail. When you go, dude, name 5 songs, I start counting down, and my brain shuts down. Huh?
3.
3 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is my brain shuts down, but I know the songs.
I know you know Ramones songs. But you can't think of what you're going to do. The thing where you cheat. You can't cheat. Don't cheat.
I'm not cheating.
Phone down.
Okay.
It's only 24 hours ago.
I want to be sedated. Okay, that's one. Thank you. That's how I know the song. Give me another thing like that. Don't tell me the thing, but I'll tell you what it is.
I don't want to be buried.
What?
Give me lyrics. I don't want to be buried.
You guys sing it.
I don't want to be buried.
See, this is why you're such an asshole. You pick a deep track.
Not a deep track at all.
That is a deep track.
It's off a soundtrack. How about that? It's for a movie.
Which one?
It's the title of the movie.
You know the title. You probably know the fucking third lead in the movie too, and his name and what he did last year.
Third lead in the movie? Fred Gwynn.
Bing. Knew it. It's your thing, Jay. It's what you do, and I commend you on it. I love you for it, but it's not my thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pet Cemetery.
Do you know how to start a fire?
Yeah.
Do you know? You do? How?
I have a lighter in my pocket at all times.
No, without a lighter.
Oh yeah, something with like a magnifying glass and a leaf.
You know how to field dress a deer?
Yes.
How?
What?
You cut it down the gut, you pull the shit out, and then you take the skin off, and then you load it in your truck.
No.
Thank you. Actually, the ding says yes.
I mean, I didn't know you had the judges in your back pocket.
I believe that is correct. Lou, let's go to the judge. Oh yeah, look at that.
Do you know how to put a fence up in your backyard? What do you need?
Wood.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Thank
That's
you.
not. No. Wait.
It's 2 for 2.
What else? What else?
What do you need for a fence?
Yes. What else?
Wiring to go across it. Some nails. Hammer.
No.
For sure.
No and no.
You need a little shovel to dig for the posts a little bit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that shovel's called?
Shovel.
No.
An awl.
I'm in awe right now.
Not an awl. An awl is small.
First of all, you don't use nails to put up a fence.
Yeah, big nails.
No, you don't. You don't use a nail and a hammer. It's not the fucking 1800s.
Screwdriver?
Not a screwdriver. That
Drill.
would take a drill, yes. Mm-hmm. And what type of screws?
Long ones that go through the fence.
No.
Thank you, Lou.
No.
This guy's killing it.
I mean, he's not, Lou. He's got you in his pocket.
I think I am.
I'm saying, well, my point is, Jay, okay?
Yes.
Is that you know things.
You've never taken a deer apart with a knife?
I have.
In your life?
I have.
You have not.
I have watched many hours.
Watched, okay.
Of how to do it. If you put a deer in front of me right now and put a deer in front of you, I would succeed in field dressing the deer.
If you're working by that logic, I should be the world's most renowned pedophile hunter and interrogation specialist.
I would say you are. I would say you are. That's true.
Yeah, because you didn't kill your uncle. Name 5 Ramones songs. That's how I interrogate people.
Give me another.
I'll let you off with this pedophilia charge if you can tell me the bass player for the Ramones. Yeah, but punk across the board does suck shit. Do you like it, Lou?
I like it a little, but I don't know.
Like Blink-182 is technically punk. That's what I mean. It's
They
so,
rule.
Which I
it's
like.
so bubbly.
Blitzkrieg Bop.
It's pop punk.
You looked it up.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
He just wants you to admit that you don't really love the Ramones.
I don't. I do love them.
Thank you, Christine.
First of all, oh my God.
Christine goes to us. She told me she saw Asteroid City, that fucking guy who makes all those long, shitty, not
Yeah.
comedies.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson, they're good
Wes
movies.
Anderson. She went to that and she was like, I loved it. I go, no, you didn't. She didn't.
Duty.
Uh-huh.
Duty. That's my new nickname for you, Diddy.
Did he?
Isn't Diddy? You can't do that to people. You can't. You can't make people. What you do so well is you retain shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, if you didn't do comedy and smoke as much weed as you did,
Yes.
you would be an investigator. You would work for the FBI or the CIA or some police as a detective or something like that. It's in your blood. You want to hunt pedophiles now. It's in you. Someone, probably from your mom having sex with so many cops back in the day.
Maybe.
You have it in you.
I should have been a policeman.
You should have been a G-man, something.
A lead investigator.
It's in you to do that.
Like a D'Onofrio type.
Yeah, you're exactly like that.
On the job. Stealing
Yes.
Bobby's business.
Right. I still hate that guy for that.
You should.
I want to get him on the
He
show.
took your business.
He took my hand business.
Damn.
You know how I was so excited to have that business.
You're going to be the guy in the scene who put your hand on D'Onofrio's shoulder. Business. That's good business.
It's great business. Walk in. Hey, what's going on?
Any other actor watching that would go, oh, he made a choice right there.
He made a choice with his hands.
Yeah.
I had to make another choice because he stole action taken by.
Fuck, he really did you good.
But you, my friend,
Mm-hmm.
can't say that Christine doesn't love the director because she doesn't know all his shit that he does.
That's not my argument.
What's your argument?
I was saying flat out she didn't love the movie she just saw that she told me she loved. I'm like, nah, you didn't. You're around the funniest people in the world all the time. Mm-hmm. Christine, she's around the New York comedy scene for the last 20-some years.
Yeah.
There's no way she thought Asteroid City was super great. You think it's super funny? Or the Royal Tenenbaums? Or any of that horse shit that guy does.
I mean, I gotta. When Jay has a point, he has a point.
Be like Rushmore.
I didn't
I'm
say
gonna
it
say
was
this.
the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm gonna say this to you, Christine. Fuck the Ramones. How's that? Jay, you're right.
I don't even like them now.
I am fucking stupid Susie is a punk, whatever her dumb name is.
When someone tells me I love Frank Zappa, I just go, "No, you don't." But you don't. But put yourself through that to prove to people you do.
Well, you know who does love
Fucking
Frank Zappa?
35-minute hairdryer solo. Oh, I know. I lived with him.
Ugh.
There he is.
Oh, there he-
really, you dumb fucks?
the Grinch of Christmas.
It's a tattoo, right?
He had one.
Yeah, no, he still does.
He still does?
Zappa lives.
Yeah, I don't get that. You don't get a tattoo of some dude you don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Legion of Skanks tattoos out there.
There's a lot of Legion of Skanks tattoos.
Yeah, but they know you.
Good backpedal. No. I'm all for a band tattoo if you love a band. It doesn't bother me.
You think he really loves Frank Zappa that much?
Well, I think he's made himself to appeal to people.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting road you can go down of someone explaining Frank Zappa, but he blows.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't even know what kind of music it was.
Yeah, it reminds me of Weird Al Yankovic type shit.
It really sounds like something DeRosa would love, though.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll be honest with
It
you.
really is just a lesbian in waiting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This might be the best song I've ever heard by Frank Zappa. Usually it's like, what's it, Valley Girl?
No, it really sucks too.
Was that him?
Broken
Yeah.
Hearts Are for Assholes.
Yeah, this song sucks, actually. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It does sound like comedy rock.
Yeah, it's comedy rock is what it is. He's not that good. I don't get it.
His kids are dumb.
What's
that
that
mean?
What's this mean?
Yeah, you giving her a signal? I love him. DeRosa loves Zappa.
I hate it. I hate the Ramones.
Who told him when he got the Bad Religion tattoo without the cross in it? Was it Metzger? He said, "What does that mean? No
It means
bice."
no bice. Yeah, because you get the Bad Religion without the cross, because he was worried about his dad would be upset by that. So he just got the circle slash of the Bad Religion, and that's when Kurt said, he goes, "What does that mean? No biceps?"
Well, he also got the tattoo from what was it, George Carlson, right, or something like that.
George Carlin.
George Carlin. See, you know people better than me.
Come on, Bobby.
Dude, you
that's
retain
not an
things,
okay one.
dude. You retain things.
And the old guy, Brucey Lenny.
And O'Neill Patricia.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Rodney Dingleberries.
What's he had the tattoo? What did it say? Don't take shit from anybody or something?
It's one of the best stories.
Keep
Kicking him in the nuts, kid. No, keep kicking him in the nuts.
Yeah.
Is what he said to Joe when he met him and said goodbye. You know, when he was leaving.
Sure.
He said, keep, a little back and forth they had for a minute or two, and he was like, keep kicking him in the nuts, kid. So Joe went out and got KKTITN.
Yeah, he looked like he was in the Klan.
It
was a
look
fucking
weird.
Klan tattoo. It
Well,
was
one from
nuts.
at first glance, it said kitten.
That's true too. That did look like kitten.
And then somebody, I forget, was that on O&A or something? They looked it up. Somebody looked it up, and it turns out that that's just like his sign off.
It's on every like a photo he signed. It says he signs
kicking
it to
him in the
everybody.
nuts.
Says to everybody.
It's just his line. And Joe got it on because he was like, this is what he said to me. And Joe, probably for a couple months, would look at it before he went on stage. He was like, this is what it's all about.
I'm nervous right now, but you know what? My nerves go away when I look at my forearm.
What was the cheesiest I've ever been before I went on stage ever? I got myself so worked up in the head that when I went to Montreal for New Faces, I was like, this is the thing where they, like, whoa, I might leave here like with like 6 figures of money, like in a deal or something. It was past that time, but a little bit past it. And I remember before I went on stage, already I'm dressed so wrong. They got me in slim leg, dark jeans, like slip-on dress shoes, and a short sleeve button-down shirt. It's insane what I looked like.
You have Michael Jackson shoes on?
Yeah, it was so. But it was just my manager was like, "You should dress nice for this," and I was like, well, "It's not really how I do comedy."
Goddamn manager.
And he was just like, "I'm telling you, want to dress nice." And when I put that outfit on, he was like, "It's great. It's so." God, I wish there was video of me from that or something. It'd be so funny. But I sat in that back before I went on, looking at Isabella. May have been like 1 or 2.
Oh.
Looking at maybe 1. She was like a baby. Looking at her picture, to being like, and in my head probably saying things like, "Daddy's gonna come home with money. We're gonna take care of everything. Everything's gonna be all right." I gave myself a real speech in that back. Arms ahead.
You came up with a Just for Laughs notepad and a bottle of wine.
Buddy, I went out on that stage and did so middle of the road. It wasn't, but like the stage lights came up and you're like, here we go. First joke, tepid applause. Second thing, light laughter. I got him a little bit maybe in the middle, wound down. It's only 5 minutes and it was over and nothing. What I got from that was MTV2's What Are They Wearing Talking Head half-hour show once. One episode.
I had the same exact thing. First JFL, did the Nasty Show the week before. So the Nasty Show was always the week before. Me, Jim Jeffries, Nick DiPaolo, Dave Attell, and Louis C.K.
Wow.
One of the greatest lineups I've ever been a part of. Then they said, we're going to have you do the gala. Matt Frost said, dude, you got to get a suit. I was like, I don't know if I wear a suit. You got to get a suit for the gala. I went to the mall at the hotel there, downstairs. Yeah. I had a custom suit. I was fat at the time, too. It was one of my fats. I had a custom suit made. All my money, I think it was $1,200 for this fucking rush-ordered suit. I had it made. I remember the warm-ups. Little Kev, they were like, you can't swear. You can't say fuck. Don't say this, don't say that. I was like, okay. And I just came from the Nasty Show. Little Kev's on stage before me. Fuck this, motherfucking shit.
It's his gala?
He's on the gala. Not his gala.
On it.
He's just on it. He's just like me.
Sure.
I go, why can he swear? She goes, I don't know. It's cute when he does it.
Wow.
That's what the lady running the thing said from Comedy Central. It's cute when he does it. That's what she said. He goes out in front of me in jeans, a fucking chain. Look the shit. Murders. Fucking shit and baby shit and not shit and there's all kinds of shit.
And shit.
And more shit. I'm all thinking that. Boom. Drop the mic. Murdered. I'm in a black suit with a blue shirt. I look like an agent. I look like I'm from fucking William Morris. People thought I was his agent when I was backstage.
When you see somebody too, and Kev, who was younger than you in comedy, comfortably doing whatever he wants to do, and you realize you've been talked into a suit. Suit comedy is I can't.
Dude,
Even dress clothes. I don't want to perform in dress clothes. It's not how I perform.
buddy, I don't know how to walk in a suit on stage. I walked out there. I didn't do good. I didn't do tepid. I fucking bombed. There's one bit where I say something and I walk down this long hall. The joke is about New York City subway apartments where you get into a fight, and by the time you get to the door, it's so long, you already made up.
Yeah.
Dude, so I start yelling and I'm walking, and the stage is huge. I'm walking and walking, yelling, nothing. Usually when I do it
You
at
just
a club,
hear the clicks of your shoes, your dress shoe.
when I had to walk back, there's usually laughter. Dude, I had to walk back from the back of the stage in this stupid suit, and then you heard my little feet click, 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 click. 3,000 people just staring.
And
at
they
me.
were like, you were just walking back to the after, and then
Nothing.
just the same way, and you got to come back to the microphone and go, all right. But
Yeah, dude.
you know the other crazy thing about this,
I felt a bead of sweat go over my eyeball.
I have never done well on a recorded television show at Just for Laughs Festival in Canada. I've never done well. I eat shit every time, so I'm like, I don't want to do A material.
Yep.
So I do. I started doing better actually on them when they finally like to get me to do them. They'd say that I can just work the crowd. So I go, all right, I'll do that.
I walked out of that.
But those crowds aren't always.
When I
great.
walked out of that thing, nobody talked to me. And my agent, Matt Frost, walked up. He goes, "You look good."
No, but you look great though.
You look great.
Good thing you rushed ordered that suit.
Suit comedy. I can't. There's some guys who do it. Or Steve Byrne does it.
He started doing it. I don't know. Does he still?
He still does it. Wears a suit on stage. I just can't do it. I can't.
Years ago, Pete Correale and Jim Brewer convinced Kevin Brennan to wear a suit because he was too abrasive. They're like, you need to go up there and be the suit guy.
Did he start doing it?
He did once or twice, and it sucked, and he never did it again.
Please find that.
Kevin Brennan's such an interesting dude. Because I always say that when I did I think I did one of the last HBO Aspen festivals they did.
I was there. I think I was there.
You may have been, yeah. Patrice was there.
That's we had to stay in like the little ski lodge huts.
Yeah. It's like it's like a fucking lodge almost you stayed in. But I did the last one of that, and Kevin Brennan won Best of the Fest.
Oh, I wasn't there yet.
Yeah, I'd seen him. That's hilarious. I had seen him in the city. 'Cause I don't know if he was here the whole time. He started showing up at the cellar, and I'd watch him. I thought he was funny and everything. But when we went out there, and like he at the time, I'd say I don't know what his comedy's like now at all, but he was like such a. It was the most professional thing I've ever seen. Like he turned it on, and he had a set that just leveled. He won Best of the Fest that year.
It's a hard thing to do.
And now he's so angry.
Well,
he thinks everybody hates him.
Dude, winning Best of the Fest at that festival, it was all industry. I mean, the crowd was all industry because that was a paid vacation for every network and every agent.
They all ski all day, and then they just go watch shows at night. It was all right there. Like it was all very, very close. It wasn't like you had to travel around a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it was like one of the last years.
I actually passed out. That was the year Tourgasm was filmed. Wasn't out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Knew it was coming out on HBO. I think that's why I kind of got invited. And my knee was fucked up. And I remember the first show there, I did something, my knee folded, and I fell on the ground, and they were just laughing at me because they thought it was part of the bit. And I was just on the ground going, And then I got up and said goodnight, and I lost my oxygen too because we were up in the fucking altitudes. So I was backstage with my hurt knee and just with oxygen.
Oxygen tank.
I felt like a lump of shit. Yeah. That was the one they had that sucked. They had me go for radio up at the top of the mountain. So you had to get up at like 6 and go on a fucking gondola ski lift, top of the mountain in a snowstorm. I get up there, I'm just waiting, and they're going comic. And then it's around 8:30. He goes, all right, everybody, thanks for coming on. That's the morning, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you guys next, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? He gets up, puts a fucking helmet on, goes outside, jumps on skis, and flies down the fucking mountain.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't even have me on.
Oh.
I was violently angry.
You should have been.
I had to take a fucking stupid gondola back down by myself.
Alone?
Loan.
No radio.
That's
Lone 5?
Lone 5.
The lone gondola?
That was pre-loan.
That's, that festival was interesting. I only went that one time, but That was the weekend. It always stands out to me because that was the girl who came to meet me to hook up all weekend. Pussy smelled so bad it like was a problem in the room.
Ugh, melted snow.
It was should have melted snow. That's why I told you that. She took a piss in Patrice's bathroom of his room, and when I took her, like I went with her to the airport because she was leaving a day or so early, and I came back to the hotel, and Patrice was outside, and he was like, "What?" Because he was trying to tell her like, "Oh, you should stay for the extra day," and I was over his shoulder giving like a
no,
like they let her go.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, I was like, let her go. And he goes, oh, all right. And then when she went in the bathroom,
like
I was like, I'll tell you in a little bit.
Her pussy was like the Omen. Just a bunch of flies on your window.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There was 666 carved in the side of it. It was she was beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful girl. Just 2 times I hung out. 3 times I hung out with her total. First time, no problems at all. Second 2 times, pussy smell was a major issue. It was nuts. So, but yeah, she came out to Aspen, and then when I took her back to the airport so she could fly out, I came back to the hotel, and Patrice was like, what's going on? And I told him, I was like, oh yeah, it's her pussy's just like, I don't know, something's wrong down there because it's bad. And I don't know how she doesn't know. It like, it fills the room.
She knows.
She must know. And Patrice was like, oh, he didn't think, I saw it dawn on him, and he was like, oh, he said when we left, he went to his bathroom and thought like a dead mouse or something was in it, and he called housekeeping to come like get that smell out of his bathroom. That's crazy. From a piss. From one piss, a flushed piss, no less. That means the fucking
it fucked up the water in Aspen.
Yeah, her fucking oof just filled the room.
How do you not know? She had to have known.
She knows. She knows.
She knows.
You have a vagina. You know when your vagina is something wrong with it.
You know.
Right. Yeah, you know. They know.
You always know, you think?
Yes.
With something like what you're talking about, which I experienced one time, it's like I was terrified. It's like a bacterial infection, and it's awful.
Whatever it was, something was infected for sure.
Sure.
It was so bad.
I had a smoking hot girl too, a stripper in Boston. I mean, love of my life at the time, and she had
she was her butthole to strangers, dude.
I love
That's what did it.
God, did I love her. She was so hot. She was a nanny. I met her when she was a nanny, and then she became a stripper. Like I met her as a nanny, hung out, I kind of blew her off, came back. She's a stripper at the Naked Eye, and she's just smoking hot. And we were having sex one day, and we had sex, and then she went to go down on me, and she went, ugh. She went, ugh. I go, it's not me. That's you. It's not me. She goes, I know. I go, what's wrong? I go, what is it? She goes, I don't know. I'm going to the doctors. I'm going to get it looked at. I think it's, Well,
hold off for a few weeks then. Then don't fuck maybe.
Nah, she was so smoking hot. Dude.
You finished?
Yeah.
You went back in?
No, I didn't go back in her. Not that time, but I banged her. It was bad. But then when I saw her years later, we hooked up again, and when she was in your neck of the woods, Hermosa Beach.
Oh.
Yeah. I went and visited her out there, and it smelled fantastic. She fixed it.
This girl,
she fixed it.
Yeah, it's not a hard fix. That's why I'm like, I don't get this girl smelling twice.
This girl came out to. I met her in a bumfuck Alaska, Valdez, Alaska, yeah. And she was gonna be. She came out the same time I was in L.A. one time.
Is she from there?
Staying at a friend, Alaska. Yeah.
Ugh.
I was staying. That's what I'm saying. It was like this hidden away place. I mean, we did a show out there, a comedy show. It was all of Valdez, Alaska came to it because the next day at the airport, the driver who picked us up, like everybody at the airport was like, great show last night. It was like a city hall or something where they had everything, Civic Center.
Yeah, I did a show in Alaska. They're awesome people too. The friendliest
Anchorage,
people.
I love. This was great too, from what I remember. But it was just like, I mean, I guess it was good. Hooked up with this chick.
But she's eating whale blubber. You know what I mean? That's her.
Maybe it's what it is. Or maybe
seal fat.
But when I fucked her that night, it was fine. Like everything was great. It was a great time. But I mean, it was a crazy night. But like, the sex was fine, and then we're good enough that when she was like, "I'm going to be out there. We should hang out." I was like, "Yeah." I had a hotel room for like just one morning.
Yeah.
And then I was staying at a friend's house, and we hooked up in that hotel, and I had to pretend to finish because the smell was so bad. I was like, what's that about? And I go, all right, you know what? maybe she traveled. She needs a shower. Blah blah blah. Then she came over where I was staying at my friend's house one of the other nights, and we started to fuck again, and it was just as bad. And so I faked it again.
You faked it.
Yeah, and then I was like, something was wrong, and she didn't know about it. But she, again, beautiful girl. So when she was like, if I go out to that Aspen festival, like, would you want to hang? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then she got. I mean, it had to be months later. And then it was so bad.
Maybe she was using her pussy as a root cellar for the winter. She was keeping her.
She's stocking. Oh, goes. Yeah, those are bad walnuts.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh,
let
I
me queef those out real quick.
I didn't jar my onions. I put those in there.
I'm making preserves down there. It was, but I'm saying that was months and months apart.
Making preserves.
It was months and months apart, and it still smelled bad. So if that's a bacterial infection, wouldn't she have been dead?
Do you like duck?
Question for Christine.
I have pickled duck in my fucking pussy. If you'd like
How
some.
do you feel about pickled duck? Christine, Jacob has a question for you.
Yes, Jacob.
Because you said every woman knows, and I have experience also. This was a long time ago, but
Your pussy smell bad?
Yeah, well, worse than that. I went. I was smelling something, but I had never experienced this situation before, and I went to go down on her, and it was like cottage cheese coming out of her vagina.
That's a yeast
That's
infection.
a yeast infection.
Yeast infection's no good, man. There's another thing that's gross. It's like coffee grounds.
Ew,
It's
what?
like it's like a discharge is gross too. Discharge.
Of coffee grounds?
Well, it can have like little nuggets in it, like coffee grounds. Yeah.
What is
but
that?
It's just a vagina that just got sick. It's a poor sick vag. You know what I mean?
I would have taken coffee over this.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, yeah. It looks like it looks like Sherrod's corner of his mouth after he gets high for like 3 hours. It's like, yeah.
Oh, murky.
She wasn't aware of the cottage cheese for some reason.
Did you say
wasn't
something
aware.
about it?
I didn't know what to say. I was
How
like
about
frozen
yuck?
with-
I think you take a swipe up on
Yeah,
your
I don't
finger.
know how you say it.
You put it on your finger and present it to her, and be like, "Hey, get this looked at under a microscope."
Yeah. Hey,
I should have said something, but I
should have been
couldn't
like-
bring myself to.
have you seen the movie Cujo?
That was it, Bobby. Yeah.
That's what your vag
Your
looks
pussy's
like.
salivating like a rabid fucking what the hell's that dog called? Saint Bernard. Shit, too late.
It was a mastiff, but it's okay.
Nope.
Mastiff.
Nope.
It was a mastiff.
Saint Bernard, buddy.
Mastiff.
Saint Bernard.
Let's bet right now. We'll bet. What do you want to bet?
$75,000.
Okay,
Remember it took you.
Hang on.
Remember it took you a
now.
full hour to remember 2 of the most popular Ramones songs for a band you love. It's a band you love. I don't feel like you love Cujo.
I do not love Cujo, but I'm pretty sure it was a mastiff.
Okay.
I'm not going to bet 75,000. It's not worth it.
Why?
It is, no, Christine. First
It's
of all,
a mastiff.
Christine. First of all, it's not happening because she looked over at me like, "Are you getting it? Because I'm getting some of that money."
75
I'm
large.
I'm getting a new gooch.
I'm looking
75 large, dude.
I'm not. Christine, look at me. You know the answer, Christine. Look at me.
I'm looking up discharge.
No. For what?
Christine's like, I thought I was making coffee in my pussy. Is that
I'm
discharge?
looking up coffee ground
Yeah,
discharge.
yeah, right. Old bloody has been used for a while. Yeah, right. Discharge.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's old blood coming out
What
slowly.
are the signs of early miscarriage?
Oh God, that's disgusting.
Oh. Well, looking up how to treat it is the first step.
Good for you, Christine.
You want to bet? She didn't look it up yet. So what do you want to bet?
I will bet you. What do you want to bet? You bet me something, but not.
Naked pictures of our significant others.
I can't. If I'd have to fucking see her naked to get those,
No.
I'm gonna have to undress her while she's sleeping.
She has to send it directly to me.
She probably would. She'd probably be into that.
For my eyes only. And Christine will the same for you. And Christine will do whatever you ask. She likes to pose.
I don't want a picture of Christine naked.
I'm sure Jay has other nudes he can send you.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I
2
love
fingers in the
Christine.
butt.
I don't want to see that. I take. How about I get to see your butt?
My butt.
Your butt.
Butthole
Sure. I
spread.
have a terrible
No,
butt.
not butt.
Just my naked ass.
I have my
Sure.
butt's getting nice again.
I have a terrible ass.
You have a terrible ass.
terrible
Come
ass.
on.
We'll show each other's asses.
All right. All right.
Loser has to show their ass in the room.
All right. In the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm in. I'm in.
in a corner where everyone can see your ass.
Wait a minute, everybody. This is not a
I'll
bad
turn
turn.
around.
Show your ass.
I'm not showing
It can
Christine.
be
my
boys
butt.
only.
Yeah, but I don't want Christine. I feel like she's a woman. I don't want to get fired.
Why,
Stand
you,
up, turn
of
around,
all
and bend
people,
over.
I'm 4 days over 9 months. The parachute can still be pulled.
of all people you want in this room to appreciate your getting good ass.
Yeah,
it's Christine.
It's DJ Lou and Black Lou. 'Cause
Black
I
Lou
feel
for
like
sure.
I feel like they both know what a nice ass is.
Black Lou does. DJ Lou has. Yes, actually, he does too. He's got that fucking thumper.
I have no idea what a good one
Thumpa
is.
dumpa.
He's got a thumper.
What's up,
Bobby
bud? Yes.
insulted me right there.
Oh, Jacob's got a good ass.
Jacob, can I say
Because
why?
you know,
Yes.
I work on mine.
Well, you won't see it, Jacob. You're on Zoom. Bobby will have to be in a corner showing us his.
You could show me his ass. on
Wow,
Zoom.
this is getting nuts. I mean,
But no, I'm just saying, like he said, he didn't consider me an authority.
I not that I don't consider you authority on this type of ass.
It's a different kind of nice
It's
ass.
a different type of nice
No,
ass.
Jacob knows a man's ass better than a woman's ass.
Yeah, but he's going to look at my butt and he's
Well,
going to
I don't
judge
know
it
about-
differently.
No, one thing for sure is Jacob definitely is more familiar with the anatomy of a man
Jacob
than of a
loves
woman.
a guy body.
He likes to look at a guy's body. This will be the first naked ass he's seen that wasn't one of his nephews in a couple years, probably. Jacob's over there getting dirty pics from his nephew. I think you're right, though, Jacob. You should be allowed to see. Bobby, what I'd say is you stand on the little ledge of your chair and
Yeah.
turn around and just show us the little butt cheeks. But you might win.
But
because Cujo might be a mastiff, he said.
It's some sort of mastiff. And here's the problem. I already know I lost because Christine already tapped out. She don't want to see my butt.
No, she wants to see it.
Did you look it up already?
I haven't looked it up yet.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I'm in.
Okay.
Here we go. But you can't videotape it, Lou.
Oh no, not your ass. No.
Unless you have a blur technique, a filter on that.
All right, are you guys ready?
Put
Yeah.
bunny ears on it.
Why'd I doubt you?
I
You're
don't
a
know.
savant.
You called that earlier.
Are you sure?
It's 100%. It's St. Bernard. Do you know why I know
Should we
that?
see images?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Oh God, it is. But you know why I thought it was a mastiff? Because it was dirty.
Was dirty.
It looks like hooch.
Such a distinctive dog.
That's
Bobby.
a.
You didn't know
I.
it was a Saint
All right,
Bernard.
don't ever talk down to me. First of all, because I offended you with the butt comment. I apologize. All right, I know
Bobby.
you. Yes.
Stop. Enough talk. Let's see that sweet picture.
I'll turn.
Ooh. Christine.
I'll look away.
What?
No, Lou, you have to look.
Now nobody wants to see it?
I
Oh,
wanna
okay. Now we're partying. You got to tilt that camera down a little bit, Bobby, so Jacob can see your took.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, now we're talking.
Hang on.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the chair's in the way, and
The chair is in the way, but okay. All right. He's got a little V above the crack. It's getting there. It's getting there.
But let me do it standing up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Now he's enjoying it.
Oh,
Look at him.
hang on.
Look at him go.
Get a peek. Okay.
Can
I
I
see what's
say-
happening. He's getting the shape.
Bobby's got on. You can see. There's. Bobby, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear. Of course, I can hear. I can see you, you dirty bird.
I'm just gonna tell
Yeah.
say something right now.
Yes.
You got a great ass.
Yeah.
Like your ass.
Thank you, Jacob.
That was nice.
All right,
That
let's-
was good.
Let's do another bet so we can see your
it's-
ass.
Let me tell you
You
why.
can definitely see the musculature of your ass.
Well, I've been working on my bum. I've been doing a 5-minute butt workout for the last 3 months.
Really? What
Yeah.
a lady.
It
What a
actually-
hot chick you are.
It is a woman's workout.
Of course it is.
But I do it.
You want to get your tussie in shape. I feel. I understand.
I have, because my biological dad has a flat butt.
Yeah.
I remember that about him. I remember going out with him and his pants would always come down, his little flat butt.
Yeah, my dad's got a flat ass, and I don't know about my mom. I don't
I
know.
do.
I don't
She's got a nice.
I don't know if my mom had a nice dump, but she was very skinny when I was young.
My mom was hot.
Yeah, my mom was like
She was pregnant at 15, so.
She was a hoe too. You're right. She was a whore and she was hot.
She was hot and
You're
a
right,
real
Christine.
hole.
She was a slut in a bush.
Take your turns, fellas. One of them made Bobby.
made Lisa first.
One of them made
She went-
Lisa.
She went back in the bush a couple years later.
And then she goes, I want another kid. Let me go in there and just let some guys cum dump me.
Hey, fuck me on the railroad tracks.
It's so weird your mom's so close in age to you. I mean, you too, really.
Yeah.
My mom, yeah, she's only
Yeah.
20 years older
Yeah,
than
my
me.
mom was 18 when she had me,
Yeah.
and she was 15 when she had my sister.
Damn.
Yeah. back in the day. And when you had a kid back then, she was Irish Catholic. You had to go away.
Yeah.
You couldn't go home. You had to go to like that home.
Really?
Yeah, she had to go to a place. It was rough. That's why, like, a lot of the like I fought with my mom for a long time about all the shit I went through, and the stepdad that was a piece of shit and blah blah blah. But now that having a kid and you look back, I'm like, man, 15, 18, I couldn't have done it. What I'm having a hard time doing it now.
Yeah.
And I'm all right with at least.
And she did it herself.
She did it. She had my mom, my grandmother,
Yeah.
She had. There was 13 of us lived in a 3-bedroom, but it was tough, man. We lived next. We were on the floor on a twin mattress. Me and my sister and my mom next to a weight bench in my uncle's room with 2 other dudes, and then my uncle was on the sun porch, and they were all over the place. Just kids everywhere because they just back then you didn't have an abortion. You fucked until
Somebody got molested.
nobody got no. I don't know. No, I didn't.
I didn't say you did,
Nobody fessed up.
but somebody got molested.
Nobody.
Too many people. Somebody got molested.
Nobody fucked around. Nobody. I mean, I've heard. I would have heard something by now.
Yeah.
I think, but nobody. Yeah, nobody got diddled in the house. 8 kids.
Jeez.
Nobody got diddled. I mean, I got out of the house. I got diddled, but
Yeah.
not in the house. I did a little diddling with my buddy.
Some diddling.
Me and my friend diddled.
Because I gotta get out of this house and get some diddling in. In fairness, to tell you why I know the Cujo thing also, aside from just being notably a Saint Bernard always Cujo, that was the dog that my mom used to, after her job
Yeah.
at Casual Mail Big and Tall, she would do the night deposit drop off, the bag with the money.
But she
the bank.
would. But he would too.
Yeah, dog. But we went to the night deposit thing, the drive-through, and my mom had to get out to go to the window to put it in that drawer, and she left her car door open, and a fucking loose Saint Bernard jumped in her seat, jumped in the car. And it was sweet. It didn't do anything, but they're fucking gigantic. And I was a kid, and I just remember the scream I just did. My face mushed up against the window. I jumped out. I was so scared, and the cops came. It ended up taking like 10 minutes to get the dog out of the car. But it was like it just jumped in with me, like ah! Like the hell went from just like waiting for my mom to a magnificent beast climbing in the car.
Well, dude, back in the day, kids have it so easy now. Leash laws. Back in the day, there'd just be massive dogs roaming the neighborhood. I had a German Shepherd on my front porch at my grandmother's one day, just sitting it was like 900 degrees out, midsummer, and there's this massive just German Shepherd on the front porch. And my grandma's like, go check his collar. And my uncle said, Bobby, you go check his collar. I'm a kid. I don't even think I was in fucking first grade yet. I just went out and grabbed its neck. And he just went and bit through my hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Just bit through my hand. And my uncle laughed. He went, you should have let him smell you first or some shit. Just a rogue dog. The cops came. The dog bit the cop. And the cop's name was Robert Kelly, too. It made the paper.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were a hero instead of the scary kid that got bit
No,
bit through his hand?
The cop was, he got bit, yeah. But back in the day, remember dogs would just roam the streets. You let dogs out. You didn't let, I remember dogs would be outside. You didn't let your dog stay inside. A lot of my friends just
backyard.
Dog houses. Remember dog houses? Just leave the dog in the backyard forever.
When I first moved to New York, the guy who we lived in his house. Him and his wife and kid lived upstairs. He looked like Travis Bickle. He was like skinny and like cut. His name was Wayne, and he knew he looked like Travis Bickle. Facially he looked like him too. So he would shave a mohawk into his hair, and he was a repo man. So our house on this block, we lived on the bottom floor. They lived on the top. It was me, Carla, my ex, Kurt Metzger, and his girlfriend at the time, Jessica, and we all moved into this place. And there was gigantic, like plywood fencing around the whole house because he repoed cars. So he'd come home and now you have to undo a padlock to get into the gate to go to the house. And when you open that padlock, you were opening up you see like Rolls Royces and Mercedes and shit. He's like repoing from like drug dealers and shit. And so he has all that up as security. And then the other security was, and again, before I was a dog person, as I am now. With a dog, I really overly didn't give a shit about dogs, but now in hindsight, he had these huge fucking like, I don't know if they were Dobermans or like pit bulls, but they were like big, scary dogs, like 2 or 3 of them, and I'd say a 6x5 like big cage, and they just lived in that cage.
Yeah, dogs are supposed to live outside.
He didn't take them. Yeah, but I mean, they were never out. They were never like walked or anything. They just lived there to bark when people would come in.
Yeah, but dogs are. I mean, it's an animal. I mean, I know Christine's crying, but dogs are meant to live outside. It's not like they die.
Well, here's what's interesting about dogs, and I've noticed that with our dog.
What?
All the shittiness that we feel for doing anything to a dog. Forget, I'm not talking about abusing or hitting a dog, but like what we feel is like a punishment and it's too long. Like outside of taking them out to go to the bathroom, our dog, like we feel bad. It's like, oh, we had to do 2 shows today if she's in the crate all day because she went at furniture the other day, so we got to put her in the crate now. It goes, it's like 6 hours in that cage. Her behavior is no different if she was out the whole day or in the cage. When she gets out, she's just like, all right, cage time's over. I get. She doesn't have like an attitude where it's like, guys,
But you know why, right?
well, how long are you going to leave me in there today? They're just like, sure, I guess I'm in here. She would sit there calmly until 2 a.m. if we got home 12 hours later, and then come out and want to play. She doesn't give a shit.
Do you know what the best dog in the city is?
Who?
A Great Dane. A Great Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're denning animals. They sit and they go take a shit and then they go and sit. Yeah.
Well, there's a lady at the dog park that brings that, right?
Yeah, Kubi.
That thing definitely fucks her. I mean, it's huge. Like she walks, but it's like up to her tits.
Yeah, but picture the people that have big dogs in the city. They have to pick up just big hunks, like it's a big wet penis. Every time that dog takes a shit, you have to grab it like with your fist.
Yep.
And scoop it up, and it weighs a lot. I remember watching people in my building when I lived over on 43rd. I had little Kelby and Diva. They had little tiny poopies.
Yeah.
Scoop them up real quick.
We have a dog named Diva.
Yeah, Diva. Fuck, I love Diva. Don't make fun of Diva ever.
No,
How
it's so
dare you? I
cute.
love Diva.
I'm not making fun.
I gave her a diamond, a little necklace that said Diva on it. Oh, I love her. She used to sing. If you yawn,
You're making fun of me getting a Dawkins jersey for a dog named Dawkins?
Yeah, whatever.
Diamond Diva necklace.
I haven't bought Dawkins a diamond necklace yet.
I want to now.
If you yawned, if you went, ugh, she'd go, oh. Every time you yawned, she would do that. And we came across it by accident. One day I just went, I love Diva. But she pooped little. But big dogs, man. There was a lady with like a,
I think
I don't know
Diva
what the
was the
fuck it
dog
was.
I
It was
met.
a Rhodesian Ridgeback or something. That thing laid rope. Oh, I remember seeing her in the winter with just hot steam coming off it. Looked like some Chinese dish. She had to scoop it up, and she the little doggy bags. She had to get like fucking like deli bags.
Yeah,
Because
oh,
the
yeah.
regular doggy bags could. She had to get a deli bag and double
Like
scoop
a shot,
it.
like a store bag, like a shopping bag.
Oh, you could hear it hit the bottom of the trash can. Like,
Oh yeah, toom,
pong.
toom. Dawkins takes medium-sized shits.
That's why I love my backyard. When Doodles has to go out, I just open the back door.
She just
Goes-
leaves little doodles on the floor.
She goes in the back, and then Dawn cleans it up. Like twice a week, she'll go in the back and do a little thing.
To a sweep.
She does a little scoop, pooper
Sweep of
scooper.
the turds?
Yeah, pooper scooper. I don't have to deal with dog
Ooh,
shit.
you got a
anymore.
pooper scooper?
Got a pooper scooper, dude. Backyard, get the pooper scooper.
Ooh, I don't mind that.
I love a pooper scooper. You don't have a pooper scooper?
No, it doesn't
No,
make
walk
sense.
around
You
a
just got to
pooper
pick it
scooper.
up with a bag and throw it in the garbage.
Get a pooper scooper, dude.
No, you
wanna
need that when you have
carry
a
it around.
yard.
Just leave it out somewhere. Find a little spot. Nobody will find it. Leave it out and get your pooper scooper.
Yeah, but it's always got poop on it.
So what? It's your poop.
No, it's not my poop. I'm not shitting in the
I
backyard.
don't want to touch my poop either.
Yeah, I'd rather touch the dog's poop than my
You
poop.
can't just leave it around the neighborhood. She poops in different places.
Tell you what,
Dude, I had a lady who just got like some young girl. I don't know if she was something wrong with her mentally, but she was, you couldn't tell because she was kind of like 20s or something. She had a pit bull, brand new pit bull. Couldn't control it. Just couldn't. One day, my Ring camera goes off. The dog, I'm watching it. I might have still have the video. Her dog opened my door and went in my fucking house. and fucking chased my dog all around the house. And just heard Dawn going,
You get a
"What
B&E
the
from a
fuck?
dog."
What the fuck? What the fuck? Just heard Dawn screaming, "What
That's
the
the
fuck?"
hilarious. You got breaking and entered by a dog.
Dude.
Although I will say, our dog one time turned the gas on the oven,
Oh my god,
which
yeah, that's
is
dangerous.
insanely dangerous.
Both die in the middle.
Could you imagine like finding that out later? He goes, what happened to him? He goes, the gas. It looks like we did suicide. The dog killed us. A dog actually murdered us.
You go out and light a bowl, and your fucking head just blows.
I will tell you, it is
You wind
funny.
up in Bill Gale's apartment across the street. I can fix that.
Christine is so much more masculine than me. Now, I've gotten fine at it. It took a while.
You can just period the end of that.
No way. Picking
No
up.
way.
No, he went. You sang that too.
No way.
Fucking no way. That's a fucking lie. Christine's got every.
Christine.
She's got adopted dog face. What's wrong with your dog? That's just the way.
This is my girlfriend. She's a rescue. Christine's a rescue girlfriend.
We're talking about when Christine. We have the photo of when she went dental work and her mouth didn't work right. Oh shit! It's the greatest photo ever.
Such a funny picture. But I will say, it's funny how fast you get over. But when I first started taking the dog out, even when she was little, and she would shit, like picking it up, I would get like the gags almost at him. And now it's like I could just grab it. But off the ground outside, it still hits me in the house.
Yeah.
She
Picking
just
it up
wakes
in the
up
house.
and goes, "There's shit all over the floor."
I just
and then
informed
goes
Christine
to the
there's shit all over the
bathroom.
floor. It's a mother's love.
Did you ever step in shit barefoot in the house?
I did, or when she was really young and
You
she
did?
shit, I did. Say it was so frustrating.
It goes through your toes like Play-Doh.
Yeah,
It comes out like spaghetti shit
it
on the other
does.
side.
It's exactly what happened. It goes. It makes a mold of your toes. It was so gross. I was getting ready to go play basketball too. That's why I was changing my socks, so I barefooted it.
My friend had he had a Roomba. And he went out one day, and the dog diarrhea shit in the kitchen, and the Roomba came and just spread it like peanut butter all over the wood.
Oh, I've heard that's a big problem with that.
Yeah.
That's a big problem with the room, but it'll just pick up dog shit and just drag it around your house.
Just-
Well, we would excuse Dawkins because she really only went like if she has an upset stomach and she had diarrhea. But the other day, it was just fucking raining outside at night, so this little princess didn't want to go, and she
She
just
won't go
took
shit in
nice
the rain.
regular dumps on her floor in the morning.
I gotta respect that. It's like, look, you guys, you got to get to the top floor all the way down that fucking long hallway. Go fuck yourself.
If I wake up and the dog's not in the bed,
yeah,
I've before done where I just kind of go, it's like, what are you doing, dog? Let's get back in bed. And I should always go look because she's done something. She sleeps through the night pretty much in the bed. If you wake up and she's not in the bed, she's probably shitting in the house, but it is extremely rare.
Doodles will scratch the door. She'll wake. You'll hear a scratch, and she'll be waiting by the door. And now she's doing this thing because Dawn gives her a treat every time she goes out. So now she'll just go scratching the door to go out for a second, come back in just to get the fucking treat. That bugs me.
Smart dog.
It's a smart dog, but it bothers me.
What a crazy
She's
bitch.
tricking you guys.
Yeah, I don't fucking like it, but I do like. I love Doodles, but I miss Diva. I have Diva. I got her cremated. I have her in my office.
Do you have her necklace still?
Huh?
Do you have her little necklace still?
It's in the cremation box. Yeah, I do.
So
have
they
it.
told you? Oh, we burnt that too, and they just kept it.
No, they kept it.
Oh, it's on the box.
I felt
Gotcha,
bad
gotcha.
because Kelby died in the middle of the night, just naturally. Died in the bed with Dawn. She came out and all that jazz. But Doodles, I felt like a month later, she just started spinning.
Diva.
Diva. Yeah, sorry, Diva started spinning, and Dawn called me crying. She's like, she's spinning. She got something wrong with her. And that's my dog too. Kelby was her dog. Diva was mine, kind of. And she had to take it to the vet, and she had to put it down. I felt terrible because I wanted to be there and do that, because
I know myself enough. I don't know. I'd be surprised. Maybe you find that an instinct in yourself, but if tomorrow I'll kiss my dog on the mouth and she could lick my face up and down, none of that weirds me out or anything. If I woke up one morning and the dog, God forbid, was just dead on the ground, it's immediately the most disgusting thing in the world to me. And the thing I'm like, I'm not touching it.
buddy, You don't have to tell me. She came out crying at 5 a.m. with the dog.
Oh,
And
just a carcass?
And she gave it to me. We cried for around a half hour together. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what do I fucking do with this? She's like, well,
Garbage disposal.
she's like, bury it. I'm like, what? What do you, it's dark out. Like, I don't want to go in the fucking backyard by myself with a dead dog.
Bury it? What the fuck?
Have you seen any Stephen King movie ever?
Yeah, you're like, oh, let me grab a lantern. I'll go out and dig a hole.
She's like, we'll put it in the freezer. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking put it in the freezer.
I mean,
we have a friend
yeah.
who's quite crazy.
Our
Yeah.
friend Michelle, who is the best, but she is a wonderful loop. You guys all know Michelle, our friend Michelle. She's come here before. Michelle has a zillion dogs at all times. One of her dogs died, and she decided to get the dog taxidermied. But so
Her dog, by the way, Versace. Versace died.
Good name.
yeah, and she just wrapped it in a plastic bag and put it in the kitchen freezer. The freezer in the kitchen on the refrigerator. The housekeeper came in and opened it up and just saw a dead frozen dog.
That's crazy.
Next to the McCain fucking pizza bagels or whatever.
The Jimmy John sausages.
It was so crazy. And she was just like, oh, yeah. And then she set it up to get taxidermied. And then she went and saw it and was like, ew, no. And just left it there.
How did the dog die? Did another dog try to lick its asshole and it just shot it?
Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. That was just a portion of our actual Sirius XM radio show.
If you want the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire for a special offer.
That's right. And go to BigJComedy.com and RobertKellyLive.com to check out our stand-up dates coming to a city near you. Crackle, crackle.